The Pharaonic religion is one of the most fascinating aspects of ancient Egypt. For over 3,000 years, the Egyptians believed in a complex system of gods and goddesses who controlled every aspect of their lives. From the sun god Ra to the goddess of fertility, Isis, the ancient Egyptians worshipped a vast array of deities. But what was the reality of this religion? How did it shape the lives of the people who practiced it? In this video, we will explore the reality of the Pharaonic religion and its impact on ancient Egyptian society. The Pharaonic religion was a complex system of beliefs and rituals that evolved over time. It was centered around the idea that the gods and goddesses controlled every aspect of life, from the weather to fertility, and even death. The pharaohs were considered to be the divine representatives of the gods on earth, and they were responsible for maintaining Ma'at, the balance of the universe. The ancient Egyptians believed in a vast array of gods and goddesses, each with their own unique powers and responsibilities. Some of the most important deities included Ra, the sun god Osiris, the god of the afterlife, and Isis, the goddess of fertility. These gods and goddesses were often depicted in human form, with animal heads, or other symbolic attributes. The Pharaonic religion was not just a set of beliefs, but a way of life. The ancient Egyptians believed that the gods and goddesses were present in every aspect of life, and they were constantly seeking to please them. They built elaborate temples and shrines to honor the gods, and they performed rituals and sacrifices to ensure their favor. One of the most important aspects of Pharaonic religion was the concept of the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed that the soul continued to exist after death, and that it was necessary to prepare for this journey in advance. This led to the development of elaborate funeral rites and the construction of monumental tombs and pyramids. The Pharaonic religion also played a significant role in ancient Egyptian society. It was the foundation of the political and social order, and it provided a sense of unity and shared identity. The pharaohs used religion to legitimize their rule, and they relied on the support of the priesthood to maintain their power. However, the reality of the Pharaonic religion was not always harmonious. There were numerous conflicts and power struggles within the priesthood, and different regions and communities had their own unique interpretations of the gods and goddesses. This led to the development of regional cults and the worship of local deities alongside the more established gods and goddesses. The Pharaonic religion also had a significant impact on art, literature, and architecture. The gods and goddesses were depicted in statues, reliefs, and paintings, and their stories were told in mythological texts like the Book of the Dead. The Pharaonic religion also influenced the design and construction of temples, pyramids, and other monumental structures, which were seen as physical manifestations of the gods' power and presence. Despite the fact that the Pharaonic religion is no longer practiced today, its influence can still be seen in modern religions and cultures. The idea of a single divine ruler, such as the pharaohs, is reflected in the concept of the monotheistic God in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The concept of an afterlife, which was central to the Pharaonic religion, can also be seen in many modern religions. Furthermore, the Pharaonic religion also had a significant impact on the development of science and medicine in ancient Egypt. Many of the gods and goddesses were associated with specific aspects of nature, such as the sun or the Nile River, and the ancient Egyptians believed that understanding and controlling these natural forces was necessary for maintaining Ma'at. This led to the development of early forms of astronomy, mathematics, and medicine, as well as the study of hieroglyphics and other forms of writing. The Pharaonic religion also played a role in the daily lives of ordinary people. It provided a framework for moral and ethical behavior, with concepts such as truth, justice, and righteousness being central to the belief system. It also provided comfort and solace in times of hardship and was a source of hope and inspiration for many. However, the Pharaonic religion was not without its challenges. It was often co-opted by the ruling class for their own purposes and was used to justify slavery, exploitation, and other forms of oppression. It also faced challenges from outside influences, such as the invasion of Egypt by foreign powers, and the spread of Christianity and Islam, which eventually supplanted the Pharaonic religion. Overall, the Pharaonic religion was a complex and evolving belief system that shaped the lives of the ancient Egyptians for over 3,000 years. It was a source of comfort, inspiration, and hope, but it was also subject to challenges and conflicts, both internal and external. Nevertheless, it remains a fascinating and enduring aspect of ancient Egyptian culture, and its influence can still be seen in many modern religions and cultures. By understanding the reality of the Pharaonic religion, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the rich and diverse history of ancient Egypt. We can see how this religion provided a framework for understanding the world and our place in it, and how it influenced every aspect of society, from art and literature to science and medicine. By studying the Pharaonic religion, we can gain insights into the beliefs, values, and aspirations of one of the world's greatest civilizations, and we can better understand our own place in the world. It is also important to note that while the Pharaonic religion may seem exotic and otherworldly to us today, it was a very real and tangible aspect of ancient Egyptian life. The gods and goddesses were not simply abstract concepts, but were seen as living beings with their own personalities, desires, and motivations. The people of ancient Egypt believed that the gods and goddesses had the power to impact their lives in very real ways, and they went to great lengths to ensure their favor. Despite the fact that the Pharaonic religion is no longer practiced today, it continues to capture our imagination and inspire our curiosity. Its enduring legacy can be seen in the countless books, movies, and other forms of media that have been produced over the years, as well as in the countless visitors who flock to Egypt every year to explore its ancient ruins and marvel at its rich cultural heritage. Moreover, the Pharaonic religion continues to have a practical impact on the world today. The elaborate funeral rites and techniques developed by the ancient Egyptians have influenced modern funerary practices around the world. The study of hieroglyphics, which was essential to understanding the Pharaonic religion, has also had a lasting impact on the development of linguistics and language studies. In addition, the Pharaonic religion has served as a source of inspiration for artists, writers, and filmmakers around the world. Its iconic imagery, from the pyramids to the Sphinx, has become synonymous with ancient Egypt and has inspired countless works of art and literature. The Pharaonic religion has also been the subject of numerous films and documentaries, which have helped to educate people about this fascinating aspect of ancient history. Finally, it is important to note that the Pharaonic religion was not a monolithic belief system, but rather a complex network of regional and local cults and traditions. While there were certain central deities and rituals that were widely recognized throughout ancient Egypt, there were also many local gods and goddesses that were unique to specific regions and communities. The local cults played an important role in the development of the Pharaonic religion, as they provided a means for individual communities to express their unique identities and beliefs. At the same time, they also helped to promote a sense of unity and shared identity within the broader context of ancient Egyptian society. In conclusion, the reality of the Pharaonic religion was a rich and diverse tapestry of beliefs and practices that evolved over time in response to changing social, political, and cultural circumstances. While there were certain core beliefs and practices that were widely recognized throughout ancient Egypt, there were also many regional and local variations that helped to promote a sense of diversity and individuality within the broader context of a shared cultural heritage. By exploring the reality of the Pharaonic religion, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the rich and complex history of ancient Egypt, and we can better understand the beliefs, values, and aspirations of one of the world's greatest civilizations. The Pharaonic religion was a complex and multifaceted system of beliefs and practices that played a significant role in ancient Egyptian society. It shaped the lives of the people who practiced it, influenced their art and architecture, and provided a sense of unity and shared identity. While the reality of the Pharaonic religion was not always harmonious, it remains an enduring legacy of one of the world's most fascinating civilizations, and its influence can still be seen in modern religions and cultures.